Good evening. Welcome to the March Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. It's been a long time since we've seen each other, so it's good to see everybody again. We do have a quorum now, so will someone move that we open the meeting?
So moved.
There's been a motion and a second. All in favor, sign aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The meeting is open. Take this time to remind everybody, if you could put your cell phones on mute, that would be helpful. And if you all stand with and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Applications heard during tonight's meeting will be voted on by the Planning and Zoning Commission during the meeting tonight. The vote on the applications for temporary fireworks stands are final. Only a recommendation for denial will be heard before the County Council. The individual items or bills will be introduced at the Monday, April 8th, 2013 County Council meeting for their final decision. The following documents are introduced as a matter of record for the public hearing and regular meeting of the Planning and Zoning Commission. The Unified Development Ordinance of St. Charles County, including zoning maps, the year 2020 Master Plan for St. Charles County, which includes the year 2020 Future Land Use Plan Map. All right. I will, just for a roadmap, I will be reading each application into the record, and then we will ask staff for their recommendations, and then we will open it up to the public hearing where anybody in the room can speak to that application. Then after the public hearing, we will take it before the commission where we will discuss it openly and then make our recommendation. The first application is a preliminary plat, application number 17688, preliminary plat for Willenbrook Farm Plat 2 by Boucher, Ditch and Associates Incorporated, applicant Margaret Willenbrink, Brink Living Trust, owner. The property, known as 101 Willenbrink Drive, is zoned A, Agricultural District, 5-acre minimum lot size, and is located on the northeast corner of Osage Ridge Road and Willenbrink Drive within County Council District 2. Staff?
They have requested that the plat be tabled, and staff recommends that you table.
So moved.
Second. There is a motion by Mr. Ellis, seconded by Mr. Griffin. Mr. Griffin, how do you vote?
Table.
Okay. Let's see. Mr. Kuhn?
Yes.
Table. Mr. Settley?
Table.
I as well vote for table. Mr. Ellis?
Table.
And Mr. Fromm?
Table.
All right.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes?
Could you ask, was there anybody here tonight
yeah.
that planned to speak to this issue?
Keeping me honest, yeah. Didn't open up to the public, we went right to the vote. Is there anybody in the room that wishes to speak to this application? Seeing none, the vote was 6 to nothing for table, and we will take this up at our next meeting. All right. The next applications are all for fireworks stands. I will we will group these, so I will read each application one by one right now into the record. We will discuss it with staff, and then we will open it up for the public, and anybody in the room that wishes to speak on any of the individual applications can come up at once at a time, but speak to any of the fireworks stands. So the first one is application 17844 by Bad Boys Pyrotechnics, applicant J. Davidson, representative. The property is zoned C2 General Commercial District. The property, known as 3120 West Clay, is located on the northeast corner of the intersection of West Clay and Gulfway Street. The property is located within Council District 5. The next application is 17876 by Wesley Godar, applicant. The property is zoned I-1 Light Industrial District. The property known as 766 Paradise Lane is located on the north side of West Terra Lane, approximately 100 feet west of Gentleman Road. The property is located within Council District 1. The next application is application 17892 by Merrimack Specialty Company, applicant Thomas Dixon, representative. The property is zoned C2, General Commercial District. The property is known as 2301 Upper Bottom Road and is located on the northwest corner of the intersection of Upper Bottom Road and Missouri Route 364. The property is located in Council District 7. The next application is 17893 by Merrimack Specialty Company, applicant Thomas Dixon, representative. The property is zoned C2, General Commercial District. The property is located on the northeast corner of the intersection of Highway N and Highway Z. The property is located within Council District 2. The next application is 17894 by Merrimack Specialty Company, applicant Thomas Dixon, representative. The property is zoned I2 Heavy Industrial District. The property is located on the southeast corner of the intersection of Didion Drive, and Mid Rivers Mall Drive. The property is located within Council District 6. The next application is 17907 by Marty Fears, applicant. The property is zoned C2/FF/FW, General Commercial District with floodway fringe and floodway overlay district. The property, known as 6530 Highway N, is located on the south side of Highway N at Spring Orchard Drive. The property is located within Council District 3. The last application for fireworks stand is application 17908 by Marty Fears, applicant. The property is zoned C2 General Commercial District. The property is known as 2896 Highway K and is located on the east side of Highway K, approximately 400 feet south of Fallon Parkway. The property is located within Council District 4.
Point of order here, sir.
Yes.
Last year at this meeting, we had several meetings, and when the fireworks regulations came up, before we heard these things, we reviewed the fireworks regulations.
Oh, okay.
And passed the changes, and then we went to the issues of the conditional use permits, and they're attached in our package.
Mm-hmm.
There are some changes, I noted, and maybe the staff could explain them.
No, we didn't change the fireworks regulations from last year.
There was some bold type. I assume that was a change on the last page.
No, that's bolded so that the fireworks stand operators who get the regulations take note of that.
I see.
Yeah, so there were no changes from last
Emphasis.
year's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
emphasis, yes, thank you. And if I may, a couple of, there were some agenda corrections from what we sent to the media people. And application 17907 is now by Merrimack Specialty Company rather than Marty Fears. And then, which one has a different council district? 17844 is in Council District 5 rather than 6.
I should have known that.
And then 1709, 3 instead of 4.
17908, that's in Council District,
3 instead of just 5.
oh, it's in Council District 3. You read 4, I'm sorry. The slide said 4, but it's in Council District
Right,
3.
yeah.
Sorry. Would you like me to read the letters into the,
Yeah.
why don't I do that real quick before
Go
we
ahead,
go on?
yeah.
Letters we received, 17844, we had a letter of opposition from William Londuff, a MoDOT letter. 17892, we had a letter in opposition from James Fostick and a MoDOT letter. 17893, we had a MoDOT letter. And 17907, we had a MoDOT letter. 17908, we had a MoDOT letter and a letter of opposition from Gene St. John. And staff recommends approval of the fireworks stands. We didn't have problems with any of these stands last year, so staff recommends approval.
All right. Any other questions of staff?
Subject to the regulations, sorry.
All right. We now open it up to the room, so if there's anyone in the room that wishes to speak to any of these applications on the fireworks stands, please come forward. All right, will you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right, can you please state your name and address for the record?
Drew Weber with Hazelwood and Weber at 200 North 3rd Street, St. Charles.
All right, thank you. Go ahead.
And I know there aren't many people here, so I promised Jan I'd keep it short. But I'm here on behalf of Jay Davidson with the Bad Boys Pyrotechnics. And as he said, he's applied for a conditional use permit for the fireworks stand at 3120 West Clay. And Jay has operated a fireworks stand there. Yeah, sorry, it's applications 17844. Jay's operated this fireworks stand at this location since 2004. There's never been any complaints until this year. That letter from Mr. Londoff, which you all have, and Mr. Londoff is the owner of the Campus Townhomes, I think is the subdivision. It's just a subdivision kind of in that vicinity. And so he had contacted Jay before sending the letter, I think before, about I guess these trash issues, and then he sent the letter in, and it appears he has 3 complaints. The fireworks are dangerous, they're outlawed in most municipalities, and then he's concerned with the pollution trash issue. And his point about fireworks being outlawed in most municipalities, I mean, they're allowed in St. Charles County, so whether they're outlawed in other places, that's not really relevant to this application. And Jay complies with all these county regulations regarding safety, and he doesn't sell the banned fireworks. And so everything that the county requires from a safety standpoint, Jay has complied with. And then lastly, and the main point I think is Mr. Londoff is this pollution trash issue. And I think there's a distinction, it's the setting off of the fireworks, obviously, that causes the pollution. It's not the presence of the fireworks stand. I mean, we don't hold grocery stores liable for beer bottles on the street. And in the same fashion, I don't think we'd hold the fireworks stand liable for what people do with the fireworks after they purchase them. That's really an enforcement issue, whether it's increased police presence maybe, or if Mr. Londoff just doesn't like the code requirements, then he can try and get the code changed, I guess. But his claims, these injuries, are really just general in nature. They're not specific to this application. Like I said, there haven't been any other complaints. There's no evidence that other neighbors are opposed to this application. And there's no proof that these fireworks are actually from Jay's stand. Jay says he wishes they were. But there's no proof that they actually are from his stand. And lastly, I think the main point is there's a slippery slope concern maybe, that if any fireworks stand operator is required to pick up trash in one neighborhood, well then all the other neighborhoods will want it too. And then you spend either a lot of money paying someone to clean it up or money into some account for the cleanup. So while we acknowledge Mr. Londoff's concerns, we don't think this is the proper forum, and we request approval of the conditional use permit. And then if you have any questions.
Any questions?
Just out of curiosity, from our records, you had applied for that location in 2002.
Okay.
And,
Well, he told me 2004, so maybe he just doesn't remember
Well,
exactly.
according to what we were given.
Okay.
Just curious, how long are those apartments or townhouses? When were they built?
I don't know that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just out of curiosity, when were the townhomes built? After 2002? Or?
Oh, no, well before, I lived in them in
Well
the 80s.
So they've been around quite a while. And now
And then it's
So they
about
were
the
there
same as it
first.
was then, so.
So it's been prior to 2002?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other
They brought
questions?
their covered wagons in and took up residence in the villas there. Any other questions?
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
All right. Is there anybody else in the room that wishes to speak to any of these? Go ahead. Can you raise your right hand for us? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right. Can you state your name and address for the record?
Sure. Tom Dixon, P.O. Box 305, Arnold, Missouri 63010. Again, I'm with Merrimack Specialty Company, and really don't have anything specific to say about these applications, but I'm available to answer any questions regarding them or regarding our industry if any of you have any questions.
Any questions for Mr. Dixon? Nope. All right. Thank you. Anybody else? You feeling left out over there? Yeah.
Not really.
No?
Hi, Sandy.
Can you raise your right hand for
Yes.
us? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you
My name is
state your name and
Sandy.
address for the record?
Sandy Fierce, 21585 Highway 54, Louisiana, Missouri. Just wanted to respond on application 17908. Jan said that they had gotten one letter. It's non-specific. They just don't like the fireworks stand there. We're in the middle of O'Fallon. You know, if one letter comes in out of everybody that's there, I think we've done a good job. We've been there for many years and never had any complaints or any problems. So, any question?
Any questions for Ms. Fierce? No? All right. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you very much.
Last call. Is there anybody else in the room that wishes to speak to any of the applications? All right. Seeing none, we bring it back before the commission.
I'll make a motion to vote.
I take it you mean a motion to approve the application. We can vote. All right.
Matt, as a point of order, we need to vote just on application 178844 individually. I have to abstain from that because my
Okay.
wife works for the law firm. My wife works for Hazel.
Oh, okay.
So
All right, duly noted, and we will respond as such. So we will take on application we will start with application 17844. That one, is there a motion to approve that one?
So moved.
Grab my sheets here. All right.
Yes with 5.
Yeah, 5-1 with an abstention. I think as long as we have a quorum, it will still
okay.
work, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Ellis has made a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All right. Mr. Griffin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Kuhn?
Yes.
Mr. Settley?
Yes.
Okay. I vote yes. Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Fromm abstains. Is that correct? You abstain from that? This is one you abstain from, right? Okay. Just want to put that on the record. All right. Passes 5-0 with one abstention. All right. Moving down the list.
so I'd like to make a motion to approve the rest of them. Can we do it that way too?
And I'll second that.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Mr. Griffin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Kuhn?
Yes.
Mr. Settley?
Yes.
I vote yes. Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Fromm?
Yes.
All right. The rest of the fireworks stands are approved, 6-0. The next item on our agenda, so do we need to go ahead and approve the regulations? Officially approve them? All right. We all did receive the regulations, and as Ms. Whipple informed us, there were no changes. So any discussion before we vote on that?
I move we approve the 2013 fireworks regulations.
I'll second.
All right. All in favor, sign aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. The election of officers is our next thing on our, it seems like we just did this, but I guess with so few meetings, we all just lose track.
I put in nomination the same people with the same jobs
Okay.
as we approved. I thought we did this in November. I think you're right. It's been a while.
Yeah.
For 2013, Mr. Ellis, Mr. Aylen, And who else is in there? And vice would
Vice
be
Chair is
Mr. Griffin.
Mr. Griffin.
Yes.
All right, there's been a motion and a second. All in favor, sign aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the last item on our agenda is the approval of the minutes from our November 14th, 2012 meeting.
Do we remember them?
Well, lucky for us, they were all sent with the packet, so we all should be well-versed in them, even though they weren't, it was way back in November.
So moved.
All right, we have a motion to approve the minutes as recorded with a second. All in favor, sign aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right.
Can I just say one
Yeah.
quick thing? We have someone who watches us every month and watches our replays, and his name is Mel. So I just want to say hi to Mel.
Hi,
We have a
Mel.
fan.
Really, Mel?
Thank you.
All right, any other business? Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
So moved and seconded, and I think that was just about everybody. All in favor, sign aye.
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 Next
All right.
meeting is March 2014.